everyone. Remember to smile always. Keep happy. I'm just being silly. Actually, do that. Remember that. Don't forget that. Alright. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Like I always say, hoping. Because you never know. You could be doing not well. So, I hope you do better. But, I said we'd do another place. So, I didn't like the other... Well, okay, let me rephrase. I liked the other book. But it had nothing to do with, like, ghosts or anything. It was all about, like, the historic... About why this town became a ghost town. Which, I don't know if you guys want to know that. Like, I don't know if you guys are intrigued by that. Like, me, I would read that. That's intriguing. Because it's, like, local Ontario history. Like, anywhere in Ontario feels like local to me. But here is just like across Canada. So I'm going to read one more from here. I'm going to go on a quest. Maybe I'll get my mom to come with me and we'll find some new books. Go to Chapters. Get her reading on. So, we're going to go into some weird Canadian places. And then we're going to go into the products. But first I'm going to moisturize and let that go into my face. So, I bought this. Where did I buy this? Dollarama? Raxol. I think it was Dollarama. And it says it was a plant-based beauty item. It's cucumber aloe, soothing body. I put body stuff on my face too. I don't care. But it's 0 gluten, 0 dye, 0 paraffin, gloss. Like, it's just good stuff. Ren Pure? This isn't glaring too much. There we go. It's huge. I do use it on my body. Yeah, it's just lotion. It smells beautiful. It's lightweight, so I like that. There's no sunscreen in it. My face needs the lubing. Alright. I've been painting. I've been cleaning. And this is a long moment for me. And we're going to have fun reading about UFOs. That's what we're really going to read. And we're going to use as much finish... No, I'm going to say it wrong because I'm like trying to. Physician's Formula. I got butter bronzers and eyeshadows and other bronzers, and I want to rep that and try it. You know, I want to get more from them, but they use a lot of floral, so I'm keeping an eye. But I realize I have a lot of companies that, like, I have a bunch of items on, like e.l.f. So I'll start doing more things like that. But what we're going to do first, before I gear full-fledged in the makeup, we're going to talk about the weird place. Okay? So, we're reading from Canadian Weird Places, Humor Bizarre, and No, I can't read today. Whatever. We're reading this. That's how I feel right now. We're reading this. I just read it. So, it's about Falcon Lake in Manitoba. It's very close to Winnipeg, Ontario. It's east of Winnipeg, actually. Borderline of Northern Ontario. I'm trying to think where it is. It's not that far. Okay. Whoa. I'm just thinking where it is. I'm like northern. Well, it'd be northern from there. So that makes sense. On May 20th, 1967, an amateur prospector, you know, someone just hiking in Winnipeg, named Stephen McKaylee. I'll write the names in the comments area, because I can't say that last name, okay? Found himself in he's hiking and exploring in the forest. It was in Whiteshell Provincial Forest. I'm going to assume that is like by Winnipeg, because it says it's east of Winnipeg. So I want to say it's damn well close to that lake. Don't talk about the lake at all. They don't. Just saying. Like, is the town called Front Lake? Like, is it a lake town? Like, I have questions here. Questions they don't answer. I'm actually intrigued by this one because you can supposedly go to that part in the forest and where the UFO was, there's a ring. So we'll get into that one. So, finds himself in the park exploring, hiking in the middle of the night. You know, who hikes in the middle of the night? Unless you know, a killer. Maybe you're a YouTuber. But not that many people hike in the forest alone. I can't wink, so that's my wink, okay? Okay, I had to make a funny face. I couldn't help it. Hey, there's another one about Canadian Roswells. I wonder if I talked about that yet. We're going to talk more about UFOs. I've actually swear I've seen UFOs, and I've talked about it on this channel, so I'm always intrigued. Because it's an unidentified flying object. So think about it that way. So this guy's in the freaking forest, hiking, saw a UFO in 1969. So this one actually says intrigues the person, so I feel like he lives close to it. The RMCIP did talk to this man. Let's get into the products, because if I don't, I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to sit here and talk. So for Missions Formula, I got a color correcting stick. It is in yellow. It's for my under eyes, but I'm going to use it for everything. And I like to rub it in with my fingers. So, like, do you live in this city? Is this city known for a lot of UFOs? Like, I don't really research it. I kind of just like reading these books. I got acne like nobody's business. This mask is like Killer Queen. Okay. I really, really like the Missions Formula, but I just go for gold. Just use your fingers and rub it in. I forgot to put on the e.l.f. primer again. So what we're going to do, let's do it quick with it. I don't care. Some days I don't care. Rub it in. Making weird noises because I'm trying to do this quick and like, oh man. Well, that's not bad. It kind of tinted my redness down. So I can't complain. And it was my fault about the under eye thing. So I'm just going to grab out my wipe. I literally spend $1.25 on it. That's how much I don't care about makeup wipes. I prefer to spend money on cleansers and toners. So, this guy's in the forest, alright? This Stefan guy. Can't say his last name properly or I'll mess it up. Is exploring. Where did I put the lid for that? Oh, here we go. So I'm going to go in with some poreless Professional Glow BB Cream. Oil-free moisturizing. I like the feel of it. It is in medium tint. I am pretty pale, but I'm still going to use this. I'm going to do everything like my traditional way. Give myself some color. So, do you live there? Is this a story you guys talk about? Like, I've always wondered about this. This is a question I like to answer. Like, would love more answers to. Like, if you live in a city where you have a haunted house or mass murders happen, is this like the biggest thing you guys talk about? No. And what do you guys think about, like, the fact that they never talked about the lake? I think that's just the city name. But the guy's like says he got hit by the UFO gushing away, which could happen, hands down. Don't get me wrong about that one. Like, but I want to know opinions. I never wet my beauty blender, just letting you guys know. I don't wet it. And it was 1962, and this guy's hiking in the forest alone, and a UFO is flying around, okay? Above. He says there was two. And in this forest, one was on the ground and one was in the air. When he started to approach the UFO, the one was in the air. Sorry, I have to do my neck. I feel like I have too much on my hands, though. I wanted to go somewhere. So, cleaning it off my hand, I'm thinking so much. And I'm saying so this, so that. It's just silly. Just silly, silly dilly. So we're going to go in with some Maybelline. Not everything's going to be from Mission. I'll start the ones that are. Just put a little bit of this. Where I want some color. And then I'm mixing it with e.l.f. Camo Concealer in white. I like to use the white when I use like a deeper highlight. And then I wipe it off as much as I can. Because you have foundation on. That's the best pro tip I have. I'm going to let it sit a little bit though. And let's do some brows. For my brows, I don't really know what I want to do. I should use that. I don't want to use this palette. And they do need to be deepened. Let's go in with this. I know it's an eyeliner, but I don't care. Just a little bit. It's so creamy, so I know it's gonna be like baboon. And where's the brow brush? So he's in the forest. We gotta go back to the story because I'm spacing out like I always do. But sorry, for some reason I always have to stop and focus. Life. But I do like the hydrating camo better. At least for my skin. And yeah, so he's in the forest walking up to some UFO, like something I would do. Like I would still walk up to the UFO. But he starts walking up to it because, you know what? That's what we do as people. We're curious creatures. And I feel like this light is so bright. Is that better? Okay, let's turn it down a couple shades. Because I feel like, yeah, I'm pale, but I don't think I'm in these tones. Let's turn up a notch. Let's go through it. Yeah, that's probably the best one. But, like I was saying, this guy's wandering. So I got two from, let's go back to the makeup for a second. I got two Flamission formulas. So the first one, actually I'm not going to go in because that's all, I got to powder my face first. But we're going to need to put the highlight on first. And it's Iconic London. And we'll do a drop up here. So, this guy's in the forest, still wandering up to the spaceship. He's up at the spaceship. Okay? Straight up. Chilling by the spaceship. Checking inside the spaceship because supposedly so-called spaceship is open. Okay? So, this guy's checking out the spaceship. Who knows if he went inside? I'm going to assume he didn't because he said he didn't in the interview with that person who wrote this book. And I'm going to go in with, so that was Iconic London. Beautiful, it's shiny. Now I'm going to go in with my setting powder. And it is Maybelline Fit Me. It's fucking awesome. I really love this stuff. I'm going to go in with my Lori powder brush. Because that's what I've been addicted to. And just powder everywhere. Because I want a mattified knife. And then I'm going to dust everything off. Even over the eye. So I can tell that I probably should have put on more concealer, but I ain't going back. Well, maybe I will. I want to use this. If I didn't do my primer so weird, this would have been better. Just saying. And you know what? This is like, I just put that on, but this already looks better. There we go. Fixing the makeup. So this guy's at the spaceship. Here's these creatures or something talking. He didn't even discuss what he saw. I really love this. I would get something more darker because I'm actually a more darker tone. I'm not as pale. I've noticed the older I got, the more tan I've gotten, which is weird. Now let's go in bronzer. So I'm going to use both. I'm going to put this one on here, and this one I'm going to put, actually I'm going to do one side of each. So this is the Pearl Professional Multi Bronzer, Light Bronzer. It looks like this. Beautiful. That's actually how it looks. I'm surprised I figured. And I'm going to use the bronzer and the blush. It fell on the ground. I broke a highlighter. It's in a video. Go ahead and back and watch some. But I'm going to use both. So for this brush, I'm going to use this bronzer on this side of the face. Other bronzer on this one. So this guy's out of the spaceship, checking out the place still. I guess maybe he never even made it into the spaceship, it sounds like. But he is definitely chilling like a villain outside the spaceship. And, you know, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, we all make human error. So here, I want to darken it. Because I like a dark contour. And these are very light, I've noticed. Half my nose. And half my chin. Okay. Bronzer is done. It's very, very light. I'm going to go in with it one more time. You can tell, like, it builds, but it's still, like, not dying. Cushioning darkness. I like literally opposite of my color. That's what I want. Alright. And I'll leave all the brushes in below. Alright, I'm going to go in with this one. And with this palette bronzer on this side. And this smells lovely. So this guy's outside the spaceship. And getting blasted across the freaking forest by a fucking the UFO leaving, escaping because they realized somebody was there. And you can already tell the difference. So this is super light. I put 3 on. I'm going to say at least put 2 on. And look how much darker this is. I like this side for my bronzer better than the other one. Because that was like the first bronzer I ever had though. So. But like that's so easy to blend. Like now after putting. That's pretty. Alright. I'm going to have to find a different brush. Which will be this angled brush. To put on this pretty pink butter bronzer on both sides. Well, it's not bronze. This is blush. What is it called? Beach Peach. And this is just a butter bronzer. I definitely would rock a pinker pink from them. But these are so pretty. Like, I feel pretty. A little there. And I stripe it across the head to give myself some more color. Alright. So, I'm already like almost 25 minutes in. So, we're going to power through the eyes. So, this guy gets blasted by the fucking UFO. Scattered across the plane. I'm going in with some e.l.f. sheer. Because I have nothing. I could use the yellow stick, but I don't feel that's right. It just started to pour, I can tell. And I'm going to be cooking some dinner after this. And I'm going to be doing some newer skincare items that I bought trying out in a video. See how it goes. I've never tried them, so I just tried enough on my hand to make sure I don't get, you know, shit everywhere. Legit shit. So, after that. Now we're going to go in with some more Morphomissions formula. This is called the Shimmer Strip. Consume Eyeshadow Enchanting Eyeshadow Liner. I guess I'm supposed to wet it? Well, I'm not wetting this shit. Never have, never will. But you can tell I've used the poop out of it. Like, I do love this. Has no smell, which I'm okay. I'm going to go in with this brush here from Lavish. And I'm going to go in with this deepest tone that I clearly don't never use because I was just a light bronzer. I was afraid of the dark back then. Like, unless it was purple or, like, solid, doing a solid eye look, then I wasn't. But I was not the blending queen I am today. But, oh, I forgot. Fallout. Be prepared. I'm going to have to lighten up my under eye, but that's okay. This does have fallout, but I'm not paying attention. That was my bad. For not caring to. But let me know, have you seen a UFO? Like, this guy claims that he's been shot across a field, got in freaking radiation. Everyone knows you get radiation from a UFO. Do you think UFOs are government made? I think some are. I think some aren't. You know why? Because the ones that the government are, like, intrigued of are the ones that no one talks about as much. Like I swear the other day I watched the government fly over with jets with this crazy looking ship. Okay, if that's not us, who the fuck is it? It has to be some, it could be even some rich person. Why not? Why couldn't it be? But still, you make it sound like it's not us. So, I'm going to put that one down. I want a flatter brush. Let's go in with this shade that I don't use often either. I wanted to do a mauve look, like a pinky mauve like my shirt, which I technically could still, but whatever. Let's use this. I'm using a bunch of shades I never used back in the day. This is old. I bought this like years ago, but it still is pigment. Still is amazing as like the first day I bought it, which I'm impressed. Like, this is old. I'm surprised I won't get pink eye. Probably will. And yeah, pink eyes and UFOs, that's what I'm into right now. No, I'm not into the pink eye, but I'm definitely intrigued by UFOs. Because I definitely think some is government based. Like, come on. It can't all be just, this is an alien from Mars. Like, why is Elon so intrigued by Mars and going to space if we've been there? Or, like, if we've been to the moon, why the fuck can't we go back to the moon, man? What's on the moon, man? Are you gonna tell us? Or are you gonna tell us more lies about the moon? Like, have we ever been to space? Is a good question. I think we did at some point. Make it to space. I do. Let's go in with this. I need an in-between. Let's go in with this pink that I've used the poop out of in this corner. In the middle. Oh. Now I know why I used this so much. It's beautiful. Sorry about the rain. Holy, I can hear it. It's like, it's a tropical fall summer storm. That's how I feel. Like, I have another question. Is it just me? Or does other people feel cool when they do some other accent? Like, I actually, like, when I start talking like an Indian person from India, I feel cool. Like, I feel like, I'm going to cook you the best food ever. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing these days. Alright. Let's try and dust that off. But I'm going to reset powder. I know I'm 30 minutes in, you guys, talking about UFOs and weird things, but I think you guys would like it. I didn't blend out the eyes yet. So I'm not going to go in with that to blend them out. I'm going to actually blend them out with my Wet n Wild. I realize I have so many, because that's all shimmers. There's no mattes, and I want a matte shape to my eye. Oh, this is really pretty look. Okay, so we're going to go back into it since we have no highlight. We're going to go in this gold shimmer and do the brow and give it another pop. And then we're going to go into the cheeks and give it just a shake over. Because we put the highlight on. Alright. Because I even want to do my lips in this video. I want to do a whole look. So this is Kiss Cosmetics. I really want to start using liner. I don't really use liner that often, but I want to start. For some reason, this guy isn't coming out. Okay. Maybe it is. And it's just me. It's just me. Because I want it thicker like the other one. And it's like, no. You ain't gonna get a thick guy. Is it getting covered in product? I don't know what's going on here, you guys. Well, that's the best that guy's gonna get on. Because this ain't coming out for some reason. And I'm rubbing it on my hand too. And it's coming off onto my hand. But it ain't going on my eyelid. I'm like, I'm giving up. I got other business to do. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry for being so quiet and saying so all the time. And being so off. I really am. I'm going to go in with some mascara. We're going to go in with some Rimmel Lashes Extra 3D. And we're going to go in Maybelline like Great Lash. Traditional. So this is how it looks with thick liner. This is how it looks with thin liner. This is how it looks with wrinkly eyelids. This is why I don't really do liner. Like, I think it looked beautiful before. And I put this liner on and it kind of wrecked my look. But at the same time, I'm not planning to go anywhere. Except to work tomorrow, which this will be off, and I'm not going to the convenience store till I go to work. So, 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 do, re, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, no, ti, ti. I don't know why that's in my head, okay? That's what came along. You know what? I really think that the government's messing with us a little bit about this UFO thing. My opinion. I think there's a lot more there they're not discussing with us. There could be gods or whatever, or aliens. But, like, really at the end of the day, do you really think it's aliens or do you really think it's us? Like, come on, think what we've done before in the past with genocide and all the cruelty we've done to other people. Like, it surely is the hell it is us. Oh. They just want you to believe that it's not, like, us at all being messed up douchebags. Alright. I haven't done a long video like this with a full face, and gotta fix the under eye mistakes. What is that? Oh, it's a pimple. Alright, lips. And setting spray. So I'm gonna go in with some, what is it called? Beauty Vault Lip Liner in Nade. It is a red. I know it's opposite, but I really want to use it. So, let me know in the comments about the UFOs. What do you guys think? Do you believe in UFOs? Do you believe in unidentified objects? So we're gonna go in with some this was Baby Lips and Chai Tea. Yeah, chai latte. So this is the point I go in with one of these to try and clean me up. But it won't work, so we just go in with it. And we go in again, because I don't wear reds. And take it all down a notch. Because what the fuck did I do to myself? There we go. And where's my sponge? I swear, by the time I'm done, oh man, told you I'm gonna look like the Joker. And then I want to go in with some LA Plumper, because it's another red. Fuck my red lips. I hate red lips. Like, to be honest, I truly do. How am I gonna fix this? It's not gonna be with this brush. No. This will do. See, red's not nice on me. This is why I don't wear red lipstick. I give up. I give up. It's 40 minutes. Done with this video. Done with UFOs. Done with the government. The RNCPINOMNOP. Taking this off. I swear I got lipstick everywhere. I look like I'm fucking Joker. I'm taking it off. Taking it off. Taking it back. We're taking it all back. One time on Cherry Hill. Let me know what movie that's from. So I hope you enjoy my look. I hope you enjoy my rant, my talk, my fuckery, my everything, all of the above. We all know I'm adult only. And I'm done. I should just did this in the first place. This was Baby Lips 24 vanilla cupcakes. It smells good. It tastes good. If you're from Falcon Lake area, let me know if you see UFOs. I really want to know. My nose is itchy now, so I'm going to kiss a fool, aka my cat, because I'm a loser and I'm not in a relationship. So I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know about UFO sightings. I want to know more. I want to know if you live in this area. I want to know how your day's going. I want to know more about you watching me. So let me know how it goes. And I want to tell you that I do believe in UFOs, because there's a lot more going on in this world than we even know. So here's a close-up of my look. I look orange now. That's okay. Back to normal. So, Emissions formula with a little bit of love of everything else. But I do wrap that company. I will do more full face looks, because I realize I have like a lot of e.l.f. and I got a lot of Annabelle and everything like that. I do not have a liner on. So I'm going to go in with the NYX, because I just realized that now. And that was my bad. Man, I'm failing at this video today. Well, not failing. I look fabulous. Alright, let's set it. And forget it. So that was NYX Jumbo Brown. It's just a very light brown in the line. If I wanted something darker, I would use something darker. And then this was Essence Hello Fresh. I know I'm going in and out of Orch. Check out this book if you guys want to read more on this book. It is actually some weird ass places in there. And I wouldn't mind checking them out. So sooner or later, one day I'll have a car and I'll be pimping up to go on adventures. Till then, I'm dealing with the creepy side at home. So have a good weekend. Have a good day. Have a good life. Have a good night. Mwah. See you on the catwalk.